Yeah, this is looking good, guys. My patch is starting to fruit, and we haven't even had that much rain, which is surprising. Oh, looks like one got picked. You sucker. Probably the squirrels or something coming around, but they left these ones for me and they look beautiful. Cap Stropharia starting to pop up all over the place right now. So can you spot the mushrooms growing behind me right now? Well, they're pretty small and hard to see, but let's take a closer look and I'll show you what I'm growing. So these are baby Cap Stropharia mushrooms, and they're gonna get a lot bigger than this. I also got this one right here that I accidentally stepped on. Some popping up over that way. Some popping up here. If you look, you can see the mycelium is thick under these chips. You pull it back, and it's such a big area of my yard that has wood chips, and I strategically inoculated patches in different areas. One over here by the shed, one over there by the corner of my garden, and then even a nice big patch in the front of my house, which I harvested some from this morning. But this whole playground area basically could be an area where Cap Stropharia is going to grow. It might even grow out into the lawn a little bit. And I think all it's going to take is some good rain to come around, and then it's going to really explode. Man, that's exciting stuff. Gonna have to tell my daughter to watch out for them when she comes out here to play. And I'm gonna have to keep an eye out too, because compost bins behind the shed, and I stepped on one today when I was walking out to empty our compost bin. All right, so I covered up these wine caps yesterday just to make sure no critters got to them. Let's check them out and see what they look like. Whoa, these look awesome. I think I'm gonna harvest the 3 biggest ones and try to let these smaller ones continue to grow. Let's see what we got under this one. Ah, biggest one yet. Looking awesome. Gonna harvest this one as well. These guys are still pretty little. I'm gonna keep them covered and let them go until tomorrow. Let's harvest some of these guys up. This guy's got a big stalk. Wow. So cool. Notice the size of this compared to my hand. That's a big one. I almost wanted to leave it going just to see how big it would get, because some of these guys can get the size of a dinner plate if you let them. Nice size harvest this morning. Loving these guys. Gonna let the other ones continue growing and hope they don't get soaked by the rain. We'll leave them covered with the buckets and see what happens. All right, guys, so we got some heavy rains yesterday. I want to check on my mushrooms that were starting to pop up in the garden and the ones that I had left underneath the buckets. These guys right here fell over and got kind of dirty. This is some random mushroom growing right next to them. You got to make sure you know what mushrooms you're picking, because you don't want to pick the wrong ones. All right, move my Brussels sprouts out of the way. And it's over here. This guy's trying to go through my fence. Unfortunately, he picked a bad spot to try to grow. I might still harvest it and see if I can cut off some pieces and and salvage what I can there. And over here, we've got a lot popping up in the strawberries and in the asparagus patch. A ton of them popping up here. And I thought I saw one more. Oh yeah, over here too. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, 2 more over there. 14, 15. Wow. It's one of the coolest things I've grown this year, guys. I'm so excited. And all I'm gonna have to do is just every year put some more fresh wood chips down in this area to continue feeding this mycelium, and they should pop up every fall, maybe even in the spring too. We'll see about that. So cool. If you guys want to see the video about how I inoculated these beds, check out the link above. Let's go check out the ones under the bucket because I think they're a little bigger. All right, so covering them with buckets was definitely a good idea for this rain. The other ones got soaked that weren't covered, but man, I've got a lot of Stropharia growing right now, guys. I mean, I have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got another like 10 of them over here. So I got 15 growing in the garden, 10 growing over here by the shed in the playground, and another 3 growing in the front of the house. So cool. Man, I guess I stepped on a couple over here. You gotta watch out because they're hiding under these chips and you might step on them. Not a big deal. Just gotta be more careful next time. Gonna harvest these 2 guys. They look pretty good. I like them when they're still curved like this with the button shape. Once they get flattened out like this is pretty much as far as you want to let them go right here. You don't want to let them get any flatter than this. Beautiful. So I highly recommend that you guys turn your backyard into a mushroom wonderland like I did, because it's awesome. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Have a great day and stay healthy.